If I asked you what you're passionate about, what would your answer be? What is the difference between that and something that you're only interested in? When I first decided I wanted to try making YouTube videos, I had so many interests and hobbies that I didn't know which particular topic to focus on. I like traveling, I like photography, I like kickboxing, climbing, video games. So I did it all. People tell us all the time when deciding what path to choose to just follow your passions. But that advice is as generic as saying, be yourself, or as Confucius once said, give a man a potato, he eat for a day. Turn a man into a potato, he die. Sure, it might be true, but it doesn't really help. That's why I made this video to specifically talk about that word, passion. You see, passion comes from a Latin word meaning to suffer. And it's interesting because when you do something because you're passionate about it, generally we think about how much we enjoy doing it rather than how much we suffer for it. You see, a passion is something that you suffer for. It's something that you willingly sacrifice for in its pursuit. A lot of people are led astray by the idea of following your passion. When I asked you what you're passionate about, I'm sure you thought of things like food, travel, games, maybe makeup or cars. But the question is, how much have you really sacrificed and suffered for these things? Last time I went to the Grampians, I spent 3 days back-to-back climbing. My muscles hurt, my fingers were raw and bleeding, and I was nursing an injured finger all trip. I could have chosen to just not climb, take it easy and just rest. But I kept going. It hurt, Jesus Christ it hurt, but I loved it. It was something that I was willing to make a 4-hour drive one way for. It was something I was willing to bleed for. It was something I can say with certainty that I'm passionate about. The thing is, passions are harder to identify than you think, because they aren't as obvious as you think they are. Enjoying something doesn't necessarily make it a passion, it makes it an interest. Passions are part of us, something that we need. Like breathing, passions are something that we can't live without. And like breathing, it's something most of us don't even think of. It's just something that we do because we feel compelled almost uncontrollably to do so. And because of that, we may not naturally see it as a passion. There is a clear difference between what a passion is and what an interest is. We live and breathe our passions. For those of you that are finding it hard to find motivation to do what you need to do, then maybe it's not a passion after all. This shouldn't be too difficult because a passion is something that you can't help but do in the first place. So think about your channel direction and really ask yourself, am I following a passion or am I following an interest? Ask yourself, how much am I willing to suffer for it? Hopefully this video will help you narrow down what path that you want to pursue for your YouTube channel. If this was helpful, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and for the rest of you, I'll see you next time. Peace.